Sean Weber was the HR manager of Neil Miller Construction. He felt that he wanted to bring young people from disadvantaged communities into his industry and found that no suitable people were actually coming through.
We were employing a huge amount of students, giving people access to experience in the industry directly from the technicons and that sort of thing. But what was happening was that there weren't too many black students coming through, and there weren't any female students coming through.
And then he went about it by looking at the reasons, and obviously the reasons pointed at poor maths and science education, and felt that that's where he needed to start.
So it was about getting skills, retaining skills. So we basically said, well, then the best way to do that, let's see if we can't kill two birds with one stone. And that was, let's start identifying students from previous disadvantaged areas. What was the reason they weren't studying anything in the built environment? And then fulfill that need. And that was then through giving them extra tuition, particularly in maths and science, because none of them were matriculating with any of those two subjects. The other one is then life skills.
All he really had in mind was that there should be tutoring. He felt strongly about the life skills element, and that they should have a year of work experience after school. He got on board people from the education department to try to help him to formulate the idea.
It started off as a sort of tripartite alliance between ourselves, Education Department and the Amibiel Foundation. The Education Department gave us access to the teachers, and they gave us the first venue out in Heideveld. We started off with 12 kids in grade 12 and 12 kids in grade 11. The first 12 students came out of the program. I think all of them passed with maths and science, and the concept around joining the industry. So the other fundamental was guaranteeing them employment. Well, we started off, it was purely ourselves as the employer, and we said to be able to sell this to industry, we need to ensure that it works. So we started off with the first program, and then we continued with the second year to ensure that it's a full cycle from grade 11 through to grade 12 into the workplace. But with the industry clamping down and also NMC's brand being attached to the program, our competitors weren't particularly happy to take up a so-called NMC GoForGold student. So we had to then restructure the whole program from an NMC one into a non-profit, get then buy-in from the other contractors to be able to take up the employment process of it, and then also contribute towards the initial funding of the program. Then we got a couple of people that were starting to use the students because they could see the benefit of it. And the two companies that played a big role in that was Horn Ingalls and Power Construction, and then obviously everybody else came on board. A lot of the subcontractors were assisting in employing students, because effectively you're getting a skilled, educated person straight out of school. It did start making sense to everybody from that perspective. The whole concept of dreaming, just having a future, hope. People need to believe that this is a product that's going to make a difference to my business. If I'm investing in CSI, is this a good place to invest?